12 men can make 25 toys work for 10 hours a day for 30 days. In how many days will 8 men work for 10 hours a day can complete 15 toys? So making 25 toys and 15 toys, that is related to work? Related to work only? So we have men, work, hours and also days. So we need to use MDH by double. All the data is available. Come on. M1, D1, 30, H1, 10 by W1. That must be equal to M2, D2, H2 by W2. M2, 8. Days we have to calculate. D2, H2, 10. And then toys we have 15. 10 cancellation. Now 5, 3 times, 5 times, 6 times. So I can directly write D2 is equal to 12 into 6 by 8. 4 3 times, 2 times. ఏంటి 3 కూడా ఉంది కదా, into 3 also will come. Answer 27. ఎవరు చెప్పింది 3 కూడా రాయాలి అని? మీరేనా? కొంచెం బీపీ టాబ్లెట్ వేసుకోవచ్చు కదా, ఎందుకు అట్లా అరుస్తే చెప్తారు కోపంగా? Come on. The cost price of 8 chairs and 12 tables is 2,488. Then what is the cost price of 14 chairs and then 21 tables? Now we have discussed many times. Sometimes for these type of questions we'll get the answer and sometimes answer cannot be determined. If the proportionate of chairs and tables is in the same proportion, then we will get the answer. Agreed or not? Now in the initial number, chairs to tables, what is the ratio? 2:3. And in the question also, what is the ratio between chairs and tables? 2:3. It is in the same ratio. So we can answer the question. Now identify the relation between 8 and then 14. Using 8, how do you get 14? Using 8, how will you get 14? By 4 into 7 divided by 4 will give you 2. Into 7 will give you 14. Apply the same even for the tables. 12 divided by 4, 3 into 7, 21. Even for our answer also the same thing follows. Divided by 4 into 7. Our number initial price was 2488 divided by 4 into 7. Yes? Is there any chance of getting a number as 5 multiple? In your numerators, do you see 5 multiples? Can your answer be a 5 multiple? There is only one. 4, 3, 54 final answer. Then a train crosses a platform of length 200 meters in 18 seconds and a man in 10 seconds. What is the length of the train? Right. So using technique we can answer the question. To cross a man it is taking only 10 seconds. To cross a platform it is taking 18 seconds. How much is the extra time it is taking in the first case? In those 8 seconds, what is the distance that it is covering? 200 meters. That means, can I say to cover 200 meters it is taking 8 seconds time? And if a train crosses a man, distance covered in that case is train length only. To calculate length of the train, let us assume distance can be covered, train length can be covered in 10 seconds. So in 10 seconds, whatever is the distance covered, that itself is your final answer. Agreed? Using 8, how do you get 200? 25 times. 10 times of 25, 250 meters final. If the question is about speed of the train, after first step, Basically, instead of writing this first step, you can write speed in the sense distance by time only. Extra distance covered in first case 200 meters. Extra time that it is taking 8 seconds. Speed is equal to extra distance by extra time. Direct one. 9,500 invested in a scheme offering simple interest at the rate of X% per annum. The respective ratio between the amount invested meaning technical term, principal, and interest received after 2 years is 50:9. Find the value of X. What was X? Rate of interest. We need to calculate rate of interest. Yes, we don't need this number. This is enough for us. What is principal in terms of number of parts? 50 parts. And out of 50 parts, if the principal is 50, what is interest obtained? 9 parts. 9 parts interest obtained for how many years? Then per year? 4.5. Or can I write 9 by 2? 9 by 2. This is interest obtained per year upon principal 50. Percentage into 100. Answer 9. Followed? Two varieties of rice costing 60 and 65 are mixed and sold for 68.2 per kg to gain a profit of 10%. Then find the respective ratio of mixture of two varieties of rice. Okay. Now, in which concept do you get direct ratio? Allegation. First variety costing 60. Second variety costing 65. And when you mix these two, for mixer, what price you are supposed to take? Cost price only. But 68.2 rupees. At this price, he is selling the item. So, you must convert selling price to cost price only. Then only you can take allegation. Yes? Right. So, now, there are two ways. Number one, how much profit you are getting? That means selling price is equal to 110%, which is 68.2. Cost price is 100%. This is equal to how much? This is what we need to calculate. Yes? The other way, what I can do is, you are selling it at 68.2 and thereby gaining, how much profit is there? 10%. Your selling price is ending with 0.2. That means 10% is ending with 0.2. కాదమ్మా ఇక్కడ 100% ప్రిన్సిపల్ ఉంది, కాస్ట్ ప్రైస్ ఉంది, దీనికి ప్రాఫిట్ 10% యాడ్ చేస్తున్నాం, అదే కదా సెల్లింగ్ ప్రైస్. 100% అనేది ఎప్పుడు రౌండ్ ఫిగర్ లోనే ఉంటుందా? ఎస్ ఆర్ నో? రౌండ్ ఫిగరో కాదు, ఎనీథింగ్. బట్ హియర్ హౌ మచ్ యూఆర్ యాడింగ్? 10%, అండ్ దట్ ఈస్ వాట్ ఇట్ ఈస్ ఎండింగ్ విత్, రైట్? 0.2 ఈస్ రిలేటెడ్ టు 10% వాల్యూ. అర్థమవుతుందా? రైట్. So when you want to calculate 100%, first of all tell me, if the selling price is 68.2, cost price, will that be less than that or more than that? Can it be in 60s or 50s or 40s? I'll write 6. And you said 10% is ending with 0.2. Then 100% should end with 2. If you have any doubt, you add 10% upon 62 and verify whether it is same as 68.2 or not. Ardhamainda? Otherwise, as I told you already, 120% is equal to 68.2 and from that 100% is how much? That's what you need to calculate. When I see this number, thereby gaining 10%, small profit, koncham profit vachaka 68.2 అయింది అంటే ఒరిజినల్ గా 60s లోనే ఉంటుంది. 10% is ending with 0.2, so 100% should end with 2. If you have any doubt, add 10% and verify whether it is same as 68.2 or not. So finally this is 62. And how much is allegation? 3. And here 2. Ratio over. Over. Come on. Right, into cube root of 2197, easy to calculate. 13. 1369, last digit, observe the last digit, 9. That means it must be a square which ends with either 3 or 7, right? What is 40 square? Our number is less than that. What is 30 square? So our number must be in between 30 and 40, yes? That means it may be either 33 or 37. If it is 33, it has to be 11 multiple. It has to be 11 multiple, right? Is our number 11 multiple? That means it is not 33, though it has to be 37. Ardhamainda? Otherwise, you will have to calculate middle number square, which is 35 square. 12, 25. Our number is more than that, hence 33 cannot be the one. Ardhamainda? Right. So this must be equal to 324 plus something. Then 324 goes to the left hand side, becomes minus 324 only. 7 3's ends with. Minus 4 ends with. How many options are there? Over. Left hand side we have question mark. So take other two numbers which are in left hand side to right hand side. Okay? Matladu. 157.5, don't like decimal. So can I write it as 315 by 2? Can I do that? 7 1 by 3, left hand side first number. How much is that? 22 by 3. If it goes to the other side, into 3 by 22. Next 1 1 by 44. 45 by 44. If it goes to the other side, 44 by 45. Yes? 44 gets cancelled. 45. 7 times. 740 is 280. 7 into 5, 35. 280, 35, 315. 7 3 is 21 final. Right, 38. 35%, how do you calculate? 25% plus 10%? 25%, half, again half. What is half of 340? Again half. 85. 10%. 34. 9 1 by 11%. When you see this, what do you remember? 1 by 11. 1/11th of this number. 51. Answer must end with 0. Okay. Now, concentrate on tens places. 80, 30, 50. 80, 30, 50. 160. And something else is also there. 160 cannot be your answer. So, 170 final answer. Under root of 1024. 32. The same we can write it as 2 power 10 also. Right. So for now it is 32 plus. Right. Let me rewrite them as 112 by 14 into 6 by 4 into 26 by 56 into divided by 13 by 7 can be written as into 7 by 13. Okay. How many times? 56. 2 times. 2 into 2, 4 gets cancelled. 7, 2 times. 2, 3 times. 32 plus 3. Right. Cancellation with 3. So do you need to divide 23, 28 with 3, or sum of two numbers should be divided by 3? Right. Okay. 7, 22, again 7, and then 6. So that is 2176 divided by 6. Once 21 left, 3, and then 6. 136. 6 into which number ends with 6? Either 1 or 6. Answer must end with either 1 or 6. Only one option. Look at your options. All the options are ending with different numbers only. Number after decimal. Number after decimal. All are different. Number after decimal. Different kada? Different kada? Different kada? So can we verify last digit verification? Yes. That means number after decimal, I mean to say. Keep x value in left hand side only. Number after decimal, there is no number. 0.87 minus 0.08. 0.79. If it goes to the right hand side, that becomes minus 0.79. Correct. That should be subtracted from integer, right? From integer, if you subtract 0.79, your answer must end with 0.21. There is only one, fifth option. Over. 108. What symbol is there after 108? Come on. Multiplication. Forget about this number. If it is addition or subtraction, yes, I will complete the remaining value. If it is addition or subtraction, I will complete the remaining value. But because you have multiplication, I will stop here. When I see 108 and into you have. Other than 108, there is some other number, I don't care what it is because it is multiplication only. 109 is 9 multiple. Come on. Which is in under root value only. If it comes out, it must be 3 multiple. How many options are there? Over. If it is addition or subtraction to the number 108, how much you are adding? That is very important. It may be a 12 square or 11 square or 13 square, any number can come. So how much you are adding is very important. Or from 108, how much you are subtracting is very important. But to the number, if you are multiplying something, I don't care what it is. 108 is a 9 multiple. When it comes out, it becomes a 3 multiple. Understood? Can we verify last digit verification? Come on. 2 options are ending with 3. 2 options are ending with 1. Can we verify last 2 digits? Yes. Where is x? Left hand side or right hand side? So right hand side other number, take that value to left hand side. That becomes minus 17. 2 positive numbers are there, 2 negative numbers are there. Positive numbers, last 2 digits together. Last positive numbers, last 2 digits together. Negative numbers, last 2 digits together. 43. If you subtract 43 from 96, answer ends with? Yes. Where is your x value? Left hand side or right hand side? Right hand side, numerator or denominator? So take that value to left hand side, then x is equal to 18.9. These 2 numbers goes to the other side only. 54. Will it come in numerator or denominator? Denominator 54 into 12.9 by 77.4. That becomes 77.4 by 12.9. Agreed or not? Into 129 by 774. Is that okay for you? Come on. Because there is only 1 digit after decimal both in numerator and denominator. Okay now? Right. Numerator. ఏంటమ్మా అది న్యూమరేటర్ లాస్ టెస్టింగ్ మీరు ఫాలో అవుతున్నారా లేదా అని టెస్ట్ చేశా 774 by 129. Now tell me, forget about decimal in the numerator. Where do you have decimal here? 18.9. Decimal, forget about decimal because every option is having decimal. Tell me now, numerator ends with? Denominator ends with? 6 into which number ends with 6? Either 1 or 6. How many options are there? 3 options are there. Yes? So now what I'll do is, 9. Cancellation. 6 times. 2.1 times. 3 multiple? 3 multiple? Cancel? Yes or no? Do you have 3 multiple here in 129? In 774, do you have 3 multiple? Do you have 9 multiple? Yes, 774 9 multiple మీ పాడే ఎక్కడున్నారు మీరు అసలు? Is 774 9 multiple? Is your denominator 129 9 multiple? That means answer must be 9 multiple ఎట్లా అవుతుంది మీది? 3 multiple, right? Answer must be 3 multiple. Can it be second? Can it be third? Can it be fourth? Over. Done? Right, 29 into under root of 729. Which square is that? 20. Now you have 29 into 27. That is product of consecutive numbers only. If you have product of consecutive numbers, how do you do? Middle number square minus 1. What is middle number? 28. Square. 784 minus 1. 783 minus x. Under root of 81, which is 9, goes to the other side, becomes into 9 only. That means if you take 86 9 times to left hand side, it becomes minus. Ardhamavutunda? Minus x going to the other side. And then 86 9 times comes to left hand side, becomes minus. 9 times in the sense, can I take 10 times minus 1 time? Instead of 86, subtract 100, add 14. Subtract 100. 760, add 14. 774. Answer. Adangala. Repeat. Should I repeat? Blue t-shirt. Siggubadta deniki nee dumpadega. What is under root of 81? 9. That goes to the other side. That becomes into 9. First I want to calculate 9 times. 10 times minus 1 time. Subtract 100. Add 14. Subtract 100. 760. Add 14. 774. So now you have 29 into 27 minus x is equal to 774. Product of two consecutive numbers. Middle number square minus 1. A plus b into a minus b concept. 28 plus 1, 28 minus 1. Which is 783. Minus x goes to the other side. 774 comes left hand side. Minus 774. Answer ends with 9. There is only one. Followed. X is in left hand side, which is multiple of 65, which is a negative number. Take that to right hand side, becomes plus 65x. Yes? Then x is equal to 1 by 65 times of. Step ardhamainda? Matladali. Right. This number comes left hand side and becomes minus. 260 into 20. There are 2 zeros here. 26 2 times 52. This has gone to right hand side already. 20 times of 130. Here also 2 zeros. 13 2 times 26. So far positive number 7800. Right hand side 6370 comes left hand side. We have to subtract. Thousands place 7 minus 6 1. Remaining number 800 minus 370 430. 1430 divided by 1 by 65. Yes. When you see 143, what do you remember? 11 multiple. It is a 11 multiple. How many options are there? How many options are there? 65. Will it come one time or two times? 22 answer. Done? Now concentrate only on numerator. In which form it is? A plus b whole square minus a minus b whole square. What it becomes? 4ab. Antena? ఇక్కడ ప్లస్ ఉంటే ప్లస్ ఉంటే 2 times of a square plus b square. Yes. So now how much you get? 4ab. What is a value? What is b value? Now it is 4 into ab only, divided by 42. Yes. Matladali. Right. So now what I'll do is, last digit verification and all, I don't want to go for it. So 54. That is my interesting number. Is it 9 multiple? This is what x square value. And finally we need to calculate x value. Ade kada? Right. Is it 9 multiple? In the denominator, do you have 9 multiple? No. But you have only 3 multiple? First let me cancel that 3 multiple here. 3 14 times 3 18 times. Now if you observe your numerator, you have 9 multiple, correct? If x square is 9 multiple, x value must be 3 multiple. Can it be first option? Can it be first option? Can it be second option? Can it be third? Fourth? Fifth? Okay. Now first option, what is that? 15. Do you have 5 multiple? In original numbers, do you have 5 multiples? Can your answer be a 5 multiple? Eliminate. Second option, what is that? 18. Is it 3 multiple? Is it 9 multiple? But do you have 9 square multiple in our number? If your x square is 9 square multiple, then x will be 9 multiple. Ardham kala. Ide kada మన x square value. అందులో 9 square multiple ఉంటేనే కదా x 9 multiple అయ్యేది. Do you have 9 square multiple? But you have only 9 multiple. That means answer must be 3 multiple only. It cannot be 9 multiple. Eliminate. Over. ఇదంతా ఎందుకంటే కొట్టేయడమే. 14 how many times? 2 times. 18 into 2. 36. I don't want to change 4 because that can be a perfect square. Into 36. 4 can be written as 2 square. 36 can be written as 6 square. Then x is equal to 2 into 6, 12 answer. Right. 48. The ratio between number of male to female voters is mentioned. Let's convert it and write it in a table when it is really required. Male to female. Don't convert the data into male and female for every village. Do it when it is really required. What is the respective ratio between male voters in village M to female voters in village P? Right. Ratio. Avuna kada? Right. Male voters from village M. Total how many parts we have? How many are male? So I'll write it as 8 out of 15 among 5,400. These are male from M. And then female from P. In female, in P, total how many parts we have? How many are female? So now I'll write as 5 by 14. Denominator and denominator comes to numerator. Among 4,000, 2 zeros cancel. Come on. Now I will stop doing. In numerator, do you have 5 multiples? In denominator, do you have 5 multiples? How many times you have? Here one 5 multiple, here another 5 multiple. So that means total 2 5 multiples are there. That means answer must be 5 square multiple in the denominator. 5 square multiple in the denominator. Avuna kada? Come to options. Over. Done. If 80% of voters in village N cast their vote and the respective ratio between male to female who did not cast their vote is 1:2. Find the number of female who did not cast their vote in N. Total how many people are there? 5,880. That is divided into how many parts? Come on. 12 parts. Now each part in a sense divided by 12 only. 12 4 times 48. 108, 9 times and then 0. Now male and then female. Male are how many parts? 7. Keep it aside. Female are 5 times of 490 in the sense 10 times and half only. 10 times 4,900. Half of that number. 2, 4, 5, 0. To get male, you can multiply 490 with 7. Or from the total you can subtract female also. From the total 5880 subtract 2450. Last 2 digits 30. First 2 digits 34. These many male and female are there. Avuna kada? Now they are saying 80% of the villagers in N cast their vote and the ratio between male and female who did not cast their vote. How many did not cast their vote? 20%. 20% of total only? Matladali. What is 10%? 588. 20% in a sense into 2 only? Let's write it as into 2 like that only. Okay. Now that is now divided in the ratio. Then 1 part is equal to divided by 3. 3 ones 9 6 196 2 times. 1 time in the sense 1 part is 196, which I'll read it as 4 less than 200. 2 times in the sense 8 less than 400. 392. So 1 part is equal to 392. So male who did not cast their vote, 1 part which is 392. Female who did not cast their vote, which is 2 parts. 392 2 times double. 784. Now the question is, find the number of female who did not cast their vote. Number of female who did not cast their vote? 784. These original numbers are also not required for us basically. అది కూడా అక్కర్లేదు మనకి. డైరెక్ట్ గా 20% క్యాలిక్యులేట్ చేద్దాము, which is 588 into 2. These many did not cast their vote, which is divided into 3 parts, and the question is about female. 2 times of it. Is that okay? Next, what is the total number of voters in all the 5 villages together? Total number of votes. Let's identify step by step. First I will concentrate on last 2 digits. 50, 120, 200. 2 zeros. 2 carry. 2 zeros in the sense, second option already eliminated. Come on. How much carry you have? 2. 2 plus 2 plus 2, 6. 6 plus 9, 15. 15 plus 8, 23. 23 plus 4. That means answer must end with 700. There is only one. Number of female voters in village M is how much more than number of male voters in village O? Okay. In M, female voters 7 parts upon 15 among 5,000. This is how much more in the sense subtraction only? Evartho? Male from O. Male from O 3 parts out of 7 parts among 4970. Okay. 15 3 times 45, 90 and then a 0. 710. Everywhere you have 0, right? First number has 0, second number has 0, Answer also should have 0. How many options are there? All are there. Okay, now 7 into 6 ends with 3 into 1 ends with 20 minus 30. Answer must end with how many options are there? Only one. Got it? పిల్లలు మాట్లాడాలి. The number of female voters in village O is what percent of total voters in the same village? Village O. Total how many parts we have? Out of 7 parts female are? Then percentage in the sense 4/7 of 100% only? 1/7. 14 2 by 7. 4/7 in the sense 4 times of this number only? 4 into 14. 56. 4 into 2 by 7. 8 by 7. 8 by 7 in the sense 1 by 7. Answer 57 1 by 7. Or a number which is more than 56. 8 by 7 and little bit more than that. Yes. $58. The given below data regarding the number of tickets booked by male and female from Vijayawada to different cities. To city P. Number of tickets booked by male is 100 more than female. Right. We have data regarding male and female. City P, Q, R and then yes. I need definite number in any village. It may be either male or female. I am looking for that number. In P we have comparison. Here you have percentage and here you have numbers. Total number of males booked is 220 in R. Tickets booked by female is 80 less than male. From this if you subtract 80 that is 140. Okay, continue. Yes, number of male booked is double the number of female booked for city R. City R female are 140. Double these many number of male are there in? Yes, continue. Female is 30% more than female booked for city R. R we have 140, 30% more. 10% 14, 30% 42. 42 more in the sense 182. Continue. Number of tickets booked by male is 100 more than female. We cannot do this now because we don't know how many female are there. Number of tickets booked by male is 20% less than female booked to city. Something else we need. Right. Now look at here. Note. Number of male booked for average number of male booked for city Q and S is 200 and female is. So if average is 200 for 2 cities, sum is that is for Q and S only. In S you already have 280. Then remaining 120 should be in Q. Whereas female average is 230, sum is 460. Out of 460 already 182 is here. Correct. Then remaining is 278. Is that okay? Right. Now city Q. Number of tickets booked by male. How much is that? 120. Which is 20% less than female booked by city P. That means if you have 100% here in city P female, this is 80% only. If 80% is 120, 80 and 120 relation, adding half. 80% 120 kada, 80 ki 120 ki relation, adding half of that number. Yes, 100% in the sense again you need to add half of that number. What is half of 100? 50. Total 150 female are there. Number of tickets booked by male is 100 more than female. 100 more than female in the sense total 250. So once you have this table, I hope you can answer all the questions. You want me to explain questions? Anybody, any particular question? Sure? Right. In examination, if you see this number, better hold this question, do it at the end. Only because I see a 3-digit number which is nearby 600s. You need to verify too many combinations. Ardhamautunda? And if you have numbers like this, a bigger numbers, 3-digit number, non-round figure numbers like this, majority of the time, now you need to write this number as product of two numbers, right? Come on. And one of these two numbers must be a prime number. Majority of the times. And that need not to be always 100% true. Majority of a number guarantee a product law prime number ఉంటుంది. Now, which is a 3-digit number. And when you look at your sum, it must be minus 49. అర్థమవుతుందా? సో ఇక్కడ కాంబినేషన్స్ గా రాసేటప్పుడు మీరు ఇక్కడ ప్రొడక్ట్ ఆఫ్ టూ నంబర్స్ గా రాసినప్పుడు ఎట్లాంటి నంబర్స్ తీసుకోవాలి? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. కెన్ యూ వెరిఫై లైక్ దట్? ఇక్కడ 2 లాగా రాసామనుకోండి, the other number will be in hundreds, right? When you add both the numbers, will you get 49? No. So దీని ప్రొడక్ట్ ఆఫ్ టూ నంబర్స్ గా రాసినప్పుడు ఎలా రాయాలి అని అంటే two logics. Number 1, majority of the time I said one of the number will be prime number. ఒక నంబర్ తెలిస్తే ఇంకో నంబర్ తెలుస్తుందా లేదా? ఎస్, ఒకటి ప్రైమ్ నంబర్ అయితే చాలు. ఇప్పుడు ఈ టూ నంబర్స్ కాంబినేషన్ ఎలా తీసుకోవాలి అని అంటే half of this number 49. What is half of that? Approximate 25, 24 or 25, whatever. Exact ga kaadu mana approximate half of that number 24 or 25. Nearby that number check prime numbers. 23. Let me see whether it is a 23 multiple or not. 23 2 times 46. How much is left? 13 and then 8. 138. 6 times. Come on. 23 into 26. Sum of these two numbers, is that minus 49? Come on. Combination is minus 23, minus 26. Factors are 23, 26. Ardhamainda? Yes. Okay. 663. ఇక్కడ కూడా అంతే. Half of this number 28. Nearby 28 prime numbers 29. Let me verify it. 29 2 times 58. How much is left? 58. How much is 11? 83. Is 83 29 multiple? Come on. So now what I'll do is I'll check this number as 3 multiple and which is equal to 221. When I see this number 225, what is the nearest square for 221? 225. And that number is how much less than 225? That means can I write this number as 225 minus 4? That is 15 square minus 2 square, which is a plus b into a minus b. A plus b 17, a minus b 13. Already we have 3. 3 into 13 39. Other number 17. Minus 13 minus 17 minus 56. One of the number is prime number. Which one? Which one? 17. 39 and then 17. 23 lies in between these two numbers only. Whenever you hear this number in between, what is your answer? Amma? No relation. Relation cannot be established. Fifth option, final answer. Over. A vessel contains mixture of milk and water in the ratio 4:2. When 10 liters of water is added to the mixture, the ratio become 8:5. Find the initial quantity of mixture in the vessel. Q2 already mentioned as 200. Okay. Right. So you have initial mixture and then final mixture, two quantities you have. Now to the initial container, what is the quantity you are adding? Which quantity you are adding? Water. That means what is constant? Milk in the initial container and in final container. Both must be same. Look at in terms of number of parts. In the initial container, milk, how many parts you have? Final container? Are they same? But they have to be same, right? So, initial container, final container. 8:5. Milk and then water. Milk must be constant, so I need 8 here. So, can we write 4:2 as 8:? Initial container, water quantity? Final container, water quantity? How many parts increased? How many liters of water is added? That means 1 part is equal to 10 liters only. Now the question is about initial quantity of mixture in the vessel. Initial quantity, how many parts here? 12 parts is equal to 120 liters. Q2 is 200. Q1 less than Q2. Over. Find the area of the circle. The radius of circle is 7 centimeters more than the side of the square. The area of the square is 196. Which square is 196? 14 square. That means side of the square is equal to 14 only. Now, radius of the circle is 7 centimeters more than the side of the square. That means radius is equal to? Find the area of the circle. Pi r square. Pi into 21 into 21. How many times? 3 times. 22 into 3. 66 into. Can I write it as 20 times plus 1 time? 20 times of this number. 20 times will have 0. Forget about it. 66 2 times. 132. 2 times. 20 times in the sense 1 more 0. 1 more time. 1386. This is Q1. Next, find the amount invested, amount received after 2 years of 1100 invested in a scheme offering compound interest at the rate of 10% per annum. At the rate of 10% per annum, what is compound interest for 2 years? 21%. What is the amount received? 121%. Upon 1100 only? 121% in the sense, can I write it as 121 into 1% value? Come on. What is 1%? 11. 11 times in the sense 10 times plus 1 time? 10 times. 1 time. 1331. What was Q1? 1386. Q2? Q1 more than Q2.